Hey there, my friends. Welcome back to Salud al Día, where we dig deep into the stories shaping our world. Not just the headlines, but the why behind them. Today we're diving into a topic that's been making waves across social media, boardrooms and dinner tables. The debate surrounding American talent, foreign worker visas, and whether billionaires like Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy are really looking out for the best interests of this country, or just their bottom lines. Now, before we jump in, let's set the stage. Recently, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy have stirred the pot by suggesting that America needs to rely on foreign talent to stay competitive. Musk compared the United States to a professional sports team that needs to recruit star players from around the world. Sounds good on paper, right? Who wouldn't want the LeBron James of engineering working on their projects? But here's the thing. Most of the people being brought in under these H-1B visas aren't star players. They're not Albert Einstein or Nikola Tesla. In reality, many of them are being hired to do spreadsheet work, desk jobs, or routine coding that American workers are perfectly capable of doing and doing well. Let me be crystal clear about something. There's no scientific evidence, zero, that suggests American workers, American engineers, or American talent are inferior to their foreign counterparts. None. In fact, the United States is home to some of the world's best universities, MIT, Stanford, Harvard, Caltech. The list goes on. These institutions produce brilliant minds year after year. The idea that Americans aren't talented or motivated enough to compete globally is not just wrong, it's insulting. So why does this narrative persist? Why are billionaires pushing the idea that we need foreign talent? Well, my friends, follow the money. The H-1B visa program has, in many cases, become a tool to bring in cheaper labor. And let me clarify, this isn't the fault of the foreign workers themselves. They're just trying to build better lives for themselves and their families. But the system is rigged. Companies exploit these visas to hire workers who have less job security, lower wages, and fewer rights compared to their American counterparts. It's not about talent, it's about economics. Now, don't get me wrong. There's absolutely a place for top-tier foreign talent in America. If someone is genuinely exceptional, if they're inventing world-changing technology or revolutionizing an industry, of course we want them here. That's how America became great in the first place. People like Albert Einstein didn't just contribute to America, they changed the world. But that's not the majority of what's happening here. What we're seeing isn't a pipeline of future Einsteins, it's a pipeline of cost-cutting measures. And let's address another point that Vivek Ramaswamy brought up, the idea that American culture venerates mediocrity. Really? Are we talking about the same country that put a man on the moon? The same country that invented the internet, revolutionized modern medicine, and built Silicon Valley from the ground up? America isn't mediocre. It's a powerhouse of innovation, grit and creativity. The problem isn't that Americans aren't capable, it's that opportunities are being siphoned away by a system designed to benefit the ultra-wealthy. You know what's funny? These billionaires love to talk about the free market when it benefits them, but they're silent when it comes to the government-subsidized visa programs that give them access to cheaper labor. It's not about free markets, it's about controlling costs and increasing profits, even if it comes at the expense of hard-working Americans. And here's the kicker: studies show that many of these foreign workers, once they're brought in, aren't even doing specialized work. They're not building rockets or inventing the next big thing. They're sitting in cubicles doing jobs that could easily be filled by American graduates who are drowning in student debt and struggling to find jobs in their fields. It's not about talent. It's about filling roles with workers who are less likely to push back, less likely to demand raises, and less likely to leave for better opportunities. So what's the takeaway here? Is it that we should shut the door on foreign talent entirely? Absolutely not. America thrives when the best and brightest from around the world want to come here, innovate and contribute. But that's not the conversation we're having. The real conversation is about protecting American opportunities, ensuring fair wages, and demanding accountability from those at the top who are rigging the system in their favor. We need to ask ourselves, are we okay with a future where American graduates are sidelined for the sake of corporate profit margins? Are we okay with a system that exploits foreign workers while robbing Americans of opportunities they deserve? And let's address one final point. If billionaires like Elon Musk genuinely believe in the importance of American competitiveness, why aren't they investing more in American education, in American training programs, in developing homegrown talent? Instead of outsourcing jobs, why not build pathways for young Americans to step into those roles and thrive? At the end of the day, this isn't about foreign workers versus American workers, it's about fairness. It's about creating a system where everyone, regardless of where they're from, can succeed based on talent, hard work and dedication, not because they're part of a cost-cutting strategy designed to boost corporate profits. So, my friends, the next time someone tells you that American workers just aren't good enough, push back. Ask for the evidence, challenge the narrative, because the truth is, America has all the talent it needs, it just needs a fair system that gives everyone a shot. All right, that's it for today's episode. If this conversation sparked something in you, if it made you think, question, or maybe even get a little fired up, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and share this episode with someone who needs to hear it, because these conversations matter and every voice counts. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with an important note. This podcast is for informational and educational purposes only. The opinions expressed here are based on publicly available information, expert analysis, and thoughtful discussion. They are not intended to be taken as financial, legal, or professional advice. Always do your own research, consult qualified professionals when needed, and form your own informed opinions. At Salud al Día, we aim to spark conversations, encourage critical thinking, and promote understanding. But at the end of the day, the responsibility to act on this information lies with you. This is Salud al Día, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Stay informed, stay curious, and most importantly, stay bold.